Alrighty, so for part 4 querying, we're basically continuing using what we've already learned, but now with some new SQL. Okay, so I have the link here, and so for part 4, the setup is almost identical, but specific for this part 4 and what we did with attendance, right? So we'll read through there and do that part. And then you start at 4601. You're going to go to the end. I'm going to give you an option though. And then you start here, add a heading 2. Okay, so this is the markdown that it's called a heading 2. I just want you to know for operators, and then follow along. And you're going to see a pattern where I'm going to start repeating some things because I think it might be helpful. Okay. Says follow along by first writing the query in the terminal. So we did in attendance, and once the query runs without error, then copy it into P4. Repeat this for all the queries that Carter writes. There will be a total of 8, and then for each query, and this is different, on your dot print, and then what does this query do, right? I want you to kind of start connecting, being able to talk about what this query is doing to describe each query. So after you get 8 queries done, it'll be at 1513. Okay, that's the timestamp. And then you complete the POV and the get workflows, and then you commit with this message. Okay, so then you comment out the queries, the 8 queries you wrote here, right? And then you continue, and then you'll take some notes, use a heading 2, right? Then code along, right? Again, first write the query in the terminal. You see me repeat this process. Now you'll have 5 queries, right? So then you have 8, now you have 5, right? Make sure you take note of ascending and descending, really important. And then at 1 hour and 2 seconds, I think that's what that is, complete the workflow process. Now, I'm going to give you an option. You do not have to take it. If you're somebody that's working ahead, you probably have already done this, which is you take a break. This is optional. Okay, if you get to this point and you've written these queries and you've done the point of work, the point of proof of work, and the get workflows, and you feel like, you know what, I've had enough for tonight, right? You can take a break. But to qualify for this break, you have to go ahead and give me your commit history and the assignment, right? So I don't have it up as a student, but you submit your URL to show me, yeah, I got it done. Okay? And then what that allows you to do then is get it done by the due date on Thursday, because this is a Tuesday due date, right? Monday night, Tuesday, right? So let's see, what day is this? Let's just go look, because it's important for us to be specific about the due dates, right? So I'm here, this item is the 27th, okay? So here's the part 4. Now I won't have another item here, actually. This will only be the review, not the problem set. But in this case, right, if you get to this place, then you will have a little more time to complete the rest. Now, why do I do this? Because it is good to code and stop, think about it, come back and review, okay? So you can only do this, only do this if you're working on Monday night and you're tired and you've had enough and you want to take a little bit of a break. By the way, if you end up submitting it all on Thursday night, I do take a few points off, so just know that that's the case, okay? Because at that point it's really late, but I'm just trying to be a little more flexible between this Monday night and Thursday night by giving you a chance to do some of it. And in your comment, tell me you're taking a break and you will complete by Thursday, okay? Because when you submit, you have an area for a comment, and then you complete through, right? And then you go all the way to the end. Now, in the end, I actually have you do something. I didn't actually say which heading here, so, use probably a heading 2. And then at the end, listen to the conclusion, right? And then write a good paragraph on what you learned from doing this code along, or really this section, this whole beginning section. I'd love to hear that. And it's important to reflect on what we've learned, right? And then complete the proof of work, blah, blah, blah. Okay, now this is important. A couple of you are missing this. The URL for the commit history for the querying folder, right? Did you do all the commits? Did you have all the queries in here? Did your proof of work contain the results? And a short description, right? Did you include all the required content? Okay. That's what you need to do for part 4. All right. Reach out if you need help. Work ahead when you can.